everybody, Film Trigger here, and we're going to do our weekly drive-by news. Evil Dead. Sam Raimi wants to do another Evil Dead movie. No matter what it is, apparently. He says he's up for doing a fourth installment of the original, but Bruce Campbell's in retirement, so if he can get Bruce Campbell out of retirement, then he would like to do that. If not, he wants to do a sequel to the reboot by Fede Alvarez and starring Jane Levy, which I personally want to see because I love Jane Levy. And that movie freaking rocks. I don't care what anybody says. And then he also said there's a third idea, but he didn't really go into detail about it. He says we'll have news in 6 months. Cool. Alright, Invisible Man. They cast Hill House Oliver Jones Cohen. I guess Johnny Depp's out. Candyman. Jordan Peele has a spirited sequel, whatever that means, that starts production in August. Now, Tony Todd, who was in the original Candyman movies, has mixed feelings about the whole project, but they talked him into it because now he's involved with it. I'm not sure what exactly his involvement is, but I guess we'll find out. Nightmare on Elm Street. Alexandre Asia wants to reboot the Nightmare on Elm Street series. Now, he also did the reboot of Wes Craven's The Hills Have Eyes, which was a hit. But Heather Langenkamp wants to reprise her role in a sequel, which has Robert Englund that has claimed to never play Freddy again. I don't know. I would like to see a sequel to the original, but if they're not going to roll with it, then yes, reboot it, please. Saw. Samuel L. Jackson reportedly to play Chris Rock's father. I guess Chris Rock is a detective in this movie, which is weird. I've never seen Chris Rock in any sort of horror movie at all, and he's not just starring in it, but this is his reimagining. I'm very intrigued of what this movie could be. A Power Rangers reboot that nobody wants. Why not just make a sequel to the movie that came out a couple of years ago? My only guess would be is that they took notice of how much people love that rated R fan film that came out on YouTube. You know, the Power / Rangers that was co-written by James Vanderbeek from Dawson's Creek. So they might be going that dark route, and that's the only reason why I could think they would reboot it rather than just make a sequel to the one that already came out just a few years ago. But we're in reboot hell with movies lately, so whatever. Suicide Squad. James Gunn has cast Storm Reed as Idris Elba's daughter. And we still don't know what role he's playing. I guess we assume that he's playing Bronze Tiger, but we don't really know. So yeah, there's that. The Lion King Rotten Tomatoes score, 59%. I made this little meme about it, which to me, it's exactly what a remake is. There's no surprises in a remake, so whatever. But I don't really trust Rotten Tomatoes anyway, but a lot of people go by it. So behind the scenes Justice League photos have been posted by the original cinematographer Fabian Wagner. One of the shots that Zack Snyder posted previous, where Cyborg was at his own grave, you know, banging his fist on the ground, and some people think that maybe the mother box was messing with him. I personally think maybe this during the scene, even if this was in the original movie, I don't know, where they dug up Superman's coffin, maybe Victor Stone had found his own grave there and he was mad. I don't know. Who knows? But anyway, these glorious pictures emerged, and there they are. Take what you will. Sherlock Holmes 3. Robert Downey Jr. is back with new director Dexter Fletcher, since Guy Ritchie is working on other projects. So if you are a Sherlock Holmes fan, you got another one coming. But not the one that Henry Cavill's playing Sherlock Holmes in a movie about Sherlock Holmes' sister. About that can get confusing. Anyway, The Jesus Rolls, a spin-off sequel, what they're calling it, to The Big Lebowski, that is written, directed, and starring John Tortino, who played the pervert bowler Jesus in The Big Lebowski. Now, that's supposed to come out in 2020. And also, a little addition to this, it's not just a spin-off reboot, but it's also a remake of the 1974 French film Les Valseuses, which means testicles in French. Yeah. Zack Snyder and Jay Olivia are teaming up for a Norse mythology anime on Netflix. Score. Love both of those guys. Really looking forward to seeing that. Birds of Prey, Black Mask, rumor dropped by Grace Randolph that he could possibly be flamboyantly gay, also be the best DCEU villain, and something about a dick pic and a diamond. Whatever. Villains can be flamboyantly gay. He might not only be the best DCEU villain, but he also might be the most fabulous. But the whole dick pic and the diamond thing, I don't know. Whatever. I don't get that. But again, these are rumors, nothing confirmed, and Grace Randolph just kind of said it, so there it is. Jason Reitman teases the Ecto-1 return and new Ghostbusters sequel photo. And not only that, but he also posted the family is all here with Carrie Coon, Finn Wolfhard, and McKenna Grace, which apparently is the main cast that makes up the family in the film. Mortal Kombat is officially rated R according to writer Greg Russo, and will also include fatalities, which, made the game so famous. Finally, they can make a Mortal Kombat movie that will have the stuff we like about Mortal Kombat in it. Like, dude, that's what makes the game. Just put it in there. And last but not least, we lost Rip Torn this week. My thoughts go out to your friends and family. So, all right, guys. Well, thank you so much for joining us for the weekly drive-by. Let me know if I missed anything in the comment section below. And while you're hanging out down there, make sure you hit that subscribe button and the bell ding thing so you get notified every time I upload a new video. Thank you guys so much for watching. Stay trigger happy, my friends. Peace.
I don't know.
I don't think that's true. I think you have some very definite ideas about what should be done with Danny, and I'd like to know what they are.